Hey, YouTube, Kai here, checking in with another video today. Today we got Trap Plug, channel called Trap Plug. This right here is why a hit was put on LA rapper MoneySign Suede in jail. They got him brutally caged. Let's gonna get into this video.
Suede, get your chain back, Suede. Suede, get your fucking chain back. That nigga got a chain took, bro. How you gonna get your chain took, bro?
A local up-and-coming rapper has been killed while in prison in Northern California. This is a music video from MoneySign Suede, whose real name is Jaime Brugada Valdez.
And one of his in reception, matter of fact, and that his celly was just boot whopping him bad in front of everybody. Now he gets to where he's going.
MoneySign Suede was known for his hot single, Back to the Bag, which he released in 2020. Jaime Brugada Valdez, popularly known as MoneySign Suede, was born August 7th, 2000. He grew up in Huntington Park, Los Angeles. He was born to Mexican immigrant parents from the Pacific Coast state of Guerrero. He was born a little further east in Montebello and spent the early part of his life in South Central Los Angeles with 5 sisters and many nieces and nephews. Suede didn't know how to speak English until the 4th grade.
Oh yeah, so you passed the mother. So when did you really learn English?
4th grade.
4th grade is when you officially learned English.
Yeah.
His parents were originally from Guerrero, Mexico, but they split when MoneySign Suede was 7 years old and his father moved to the Bay Area.
2, 3. But I grew up my first 10 years in South Central. When I was 10, I moved to Huntington Park.
Okay.
So yeah, that's that. But
At the age of 10, Suede moved to Huntington Park and became involved in sports. Soccer was his first love, but he ultimately also got heavily involved in skateboarding and boxing. Ambitious in nature, he chased professional status in each, but pushed those goals aside when he got into music. Despite moving around between South Central and Huntington Park, he believed that he's more from Huntington Park as he spent his teenage years there.
Or you consider yourself to be kind of from there in South Central or what?
I just really sound from Huntington Park.
Right.
Because I grew up my teenage years in Huntington Park, so that's what really made me, you feel me?
Right.
He attended Gage Middle School, and his house was across the street.
When you blow up as a rapper though, does that totally change like the amount of lean that you could potentially get your hands on? Like all of a sudden you got all these like cool ass little lean dealers who just got a script off their grandma and they want to serve you?
Yeah.
Despite his house being so close to the school, he was also known for being a latecomer. However, in middle school, he got expelled for taking vodka in the 7th grade. Huntington Park, located in the Los Angeles area, has a rich and complex history that spans over a century, including various aspects of community development, economic changes, and unfortunately, some elements of crime and gang activity, which can be common in urban settings. The history of gang activity in Huntington Park involves a multitude of factors, including socioeconomic conditions, immigration patterns, and urban policies. Gang activities.
When I started Bright Star Care, I had one focus: to provide a higher standard of care.
In the Los Angeles County area, which includes Huntington Park, has roots that can be traced back to the early 20th century. Over the decades, the Los Angeles area saw the rise of numerous gangs, some of which became involved in drug trafficking, violent conflicts, and other criminal activities. Growing up in such an area definitely affected him negatively and made him make some bad decisions. His father, not always being around, made matters worse. Although his parents were separated, he never resented them.
What's the vibe though? Do you resent him for how that shit worked out as you're a kid, or do you look at it like you understand being a man now?
Shit, I understand, for me. I understand. That's my pops no matter what. I'm not gonna say fuck that nigga for me. He's cool as fuck. He's cool as fuck. My dad, I be drinking with him, getting drunk, all that shit.
Really?
Hell yeah.
When he was 14, he started working at a construction site and was also rapping to pass the time.
Hell yeah.
When he was 14, he started working at a construction site and was also rapping to pass the time. He didn't take rapping seriously until he got into high school, but he eventually dropped out of high school at the age of 15. While he was still working at a construction site, he started to work in a warehouse to get more money. Despite having 2 jobs, he still couldn't get enough money, and this forced him to become active in the streets.
Stupid money, fucking pocket change and shit, like, you feel me? Like,
Right.
stupid shit.
Like what would you do? Rob somebody on the street?
All
Rob a
that.
liquor store?
Been done all that.
For real?
Yeah. Growing up, but
Definitely being in the streets comes with its consequences and violence. Suede went to jail multiple times for carjacking charges and also possession of weapons. Although he was in the streets, he also wanted to make it out the streets in a productive way. When Suede was 16 years old, his father moved back to Los Angeles and he attended his first ever rap show, Made in TYO and The Novo, which inspired him to rap with school friends. That's when he decided that he wanted to make music.
When did you when did you decide you wanted to make music?
I was 16.
Okay.
I was 16.
MoneySign, the origin of Suede's rap name, may be traced back to his wall tagging days when he would write the word Suede on various surfaces. He uploaded his first track online in 2016, and it soon garnered 30,000 streams. Poppin', when MoneySign Suede rapper performed at a nearby talent contest, that's when he got his big break. A record deal was presented to him when a music producer saw him perform. MoneySign Suede rapper took advantage of the chance and signed with a label named Atlantic Records. Once he had a record deal, MoneySign Suede started to put his first album together. He worked with producers and other musicians for endless hours in the studio to improve his tracks. His debut record was a success as a result of his perseverance. It attracted a devoted following and received favorable reviews. Following that, MoneySign Suede went on to create a number of further hit favorable
Peso?
reviews. Following that, MoneySign Suede went on to create a number of further hit albums and rose to prominence as one of the most well-known rappers in the music business. He kept on uploading songs on SoundCloud, having artists like 21 Savage and Kodak Black as his source of inspiration. He kept on pushing to succeed in his rap career. At the age of 18, Suede was locked up for the first time.
First got locked up?
My first got locked up, like when I hit the county, I was 18.
He was arrested on the charges of carjacking and was locked up for a year. He was actually meant to spend a year and a half in jail, but because of COVID, he was released after a year. Although being released, he's still on parole and has an ankle monitor on him. According to the parole, he can't leave Los Angeles County. He got locked up multiple times for breaking parole and also for possession of weapons, but he was released on bail. In an interview, he said that he felt like he was cursed because he kept getting into trouble with the police. In 2020, he released a song, Back to the Bag, gave him over 13 million views. His music career has been skyrocketing. In an interview with No Jumper, he admitted that he feels like the #1 brown rapper from Los Angeles.
Do you feel like the #1 brown rapper from LA right now?
Shit, hell yeah. If it ain't me, it's the little homie Peso. But if it ain't us, there's nobody else.
Right.
Attaining such height within a couple of years is huge. Being an artist, he was exposed to drugs and different brands of liquor, but he stopped doing drugs because he had an overdose, which prompted his friends to rush him to the hospital. He also had a show that 2,400 people attended. He sold out, Arnovo. He was so close to canceling the show because he got locked up. Luck later shined him, and he got released.
I had to cancel the show. I was telling everybody, and everybody like, fuck, like, we gotta get you out of there. We're not gonna cancel it till we know.
That must have been a pretty crazy contrast to go from behind bars to turning up in front of that many people getting paid to do your thing.
While he was locked up, he got a lot of love from people in jail, and also a lot of haters. I guess that's the price you have to pay for being famous. Not everyone is gonna like you, and Suede knew that fact. Wack 100, an American entrepreneur, rapper, celebrity manager, and music record executive, in a video said that he wouldn't sign a Mexican rapper. People expected Suede to be angry or hurt about Wack's statement, but instead, he called him a smart man.
For real?
You gotta stay away from all this shit.
Really?
You get deep.
So that's like a no-brainer to you, you know?
In July 2022, he was invited to perform at a warehouse party, and something tragic happened after he left the party. There was a shootout in the party, and it claimed lives, and also left some badly injured. MoneySign Suede released a statement on Instagram about the shooting. Just want to get on here real quick to send my condolences to what happened after this paid show yesterday. I pray for all the people who were injured and died last night. My condolences.
Did you guys know that UMGC tuition is low cost and you pay $0 for digital materials and
heart goes out to all the families of this hurt. Didn't want none of that to happen. I was getting home already when I got the call. Sorry to everyone, I'm good, off shoes for a minute. To those who still supporting me through it all, I love you. Firefighters and paramedics were sent to a party where the shooting was reported in the 3300 block of East 14th Street at about 12:30 a.m. Sunday, according to the Los Angeles Fire Department. Randy Tyson, 25, and Daniel Dunbar, 27, both of Los Angeles, died at the scene. Los Angeles County Coroner's Office reported. Another man died at a hospital, according to the Los Angeles Police Department. Information on his identity was not immediately available. One person was hospitalized in critical condition. 2 others were hospitalized in stable condition, and a 4th was treated and released, the LAPD reported. However, the police were unable to identify what exactly caused the gunfire, and the suspects, because immediately it started, everyone ran out. So all the information of all the people that attended the party remained unknown. After that horrific incident, there was another incident where a man claimed that he supposedly stole MoneySign Suede's chain.
Suede, get your chain back, Suede. Suede, get your fucking chain back. That nigga got a chain took, bro. How you gonna get your chain took, bro? How you gonna get your chain took? You a fucking nigga, bro. I got your chain, nigga. Come get it back, bro. Come get your chain back, little boy. Look me in the face. Look in the face. Look. Look at me in the face. Look. Look. That's my chain. That's my chain, nigga. That's my chain, nigga. I'm Suede, nigga. I'm Suede, nigga.
But in an interview, Suede said that chain was never stolen and that guy was just lying.
He had a video that's on YouTube and stuff where he was claiming that he took your chain. What was that situation?
Bullshit. Cat.
He was lying?
Yeah, cat.
In 2022, MoneySign Suede issued a new album called Parkside Baby, which captures him at his most exposed, since he puts his heart in each song. Money said he sounded like Kodak Black, and they started calling him Kodak Brown, but he posted a video that people should stop calling him that.
Oh yeah, that shit was funny at first, y'all calling me Kodak Brown and shit, right? But y'all gotta stop it. It's a MoneySign fucking Suede. MoneySign Suede, you hear me? That's it.
He has worked with a number of well-known rappers, including Ty Dolla $ign, Rembo, Phoenix Flexing, and many others. MoneySign Suede has amassed millions of followers worldwide and is now a household name. While being humble and loyal to his beginnings, he continued to create hit albums and work with other musicians. The year 2022 was the peak for MoneySign Suede, as his name kept circulating on the streets of Los Angeles and his music going viral. Unfortunately, all that came to a pause when he was sentenced in Riverside County last December to serve 2 years and 8 months on 2 charges of being a convicted felon in possession of a gun. The fact that he frequented jail affected his career negatively. Before he went to jail, his friends recorded his last 24 hours with him.
Me again and again and again, but I feel good though. Feels good to be back though. Like, feel me, I might have to turn myself in next week again to go state prison. Yeah, I'll be back though. I'm going for like a year and a half.
Unfortunately, on the 25th of April, 2023, MoneySign Suede died when he was stabbed in a shower at a California prison. This news was confirmed by the authorities and his attorney.
A local up-and-coming rapper has been killed while in prison in Northern California. This is a music video from MoneySign Suede, whose real name is Jaime Brugada Valdez.
He was found in the shower area of the Correctional Training Facility in Soledad shortly before 10 p.m. Tuesday, according to a statement from the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Despite life-saving efforts, he died at a prison medical facility. The agency didn't detail his injuries, but said his death was being investigated as a homicide. They said it was a stabbing to the neck. Valdez's attorney, Nicholas Rosenberg, told the Los Angeles Times. His death left a lot of fans devastated. He didn't deserve to die like that. The real question is, why was he taken out in jail? He wasn't known for being involved in a beef with any artist. He was in the streets, but not fully, as he has always tried to avoid gang-related matters. That's why a lot of people were shocked that he died in such a manner. There were a lot of speculations regarding his death, but no one knew exactly why he was killed. Rumors had it that his record label tried to take him out to get his insurance. Some even said maybe he was envied by top rappers and they wanted to just get him out of the way. All these rumors never had evidence to back them up. According to Renegade Media, a subscriber called to give the real reason why MoneySign Suede was taken out. The person stated that it was because Suede refused to conform to the rules of the prison gang. Apparently, Suede didn't want to conform to the Sureños program, and that cost him his life. The Sureños, also known as Sur 13, is a confederation of Mexican-American street gangs with origins in the southern areas of California. The term Sureño means southerner in Spanish, which reflects the gang's origins in Southern California. The Sureños are affiliated with the Mexican Mafia, La M, a powerful and influential prison gang in the United States. The origins of the Sureños can be traced back to the 1950s and 1960s in Southern California, particularly in Los Angeles. During that time, numerous Mexican-American street gangs formed in the region. Over the years, these gangs developed a collective identity as Sureños, especially as they came under the influence of the Mexican Mafia. The Mexican Mafia was formed in the late 1950s by Chicano street gang members incarcerated in the Dual Vocational Institution, a California Youth Authority facility. As the Mexican Mafia expanded its influence in California's prison system, street gangs in Southern California began to pay allegiance to La M, adopting the Sureño identity and the number 13, the 13th letter of the alphabet M, for La M. While initially concentrated in Southern California, the Sureños have since expanded throughout California and into other states. This expansion was often driven by members being incarcerated in the federal prison system or relocating for other reasons. The gang has a presence in many parts of the United States today, including the Pacific Northwest, the Midwest, and the Southeast. Sureños are known to use the number 13, the color blue, and specific tattoos, including the word Sureño, Sud 13, or the Mexican Mafia's emblem, to identify themselves. They're involved.
So is the Sureños the same thing as MS-13? Because I said it, I heard it, they say the number 13. So is that MS-13?
Involved in a range of criminal activities, including drug trafficking, murder, extortion, and
because we don't got, like, where I live at in DC, like, we don't have, like, northerners, southerners, like, we don't have none of that shit here. The only thing we got here is, like, the local Spanish gangs and MS-13. But we don't got none of the other shit, though. Like,
robbery. Obviously, Suede wanted to be alone and didn't want to be affiliated with any gang while in prison. According to a source, his cellmate often boo-bopped him, meaning beating him up.
And one of his, in reception, matter of fact, and that his celly was just boot-whopping him bad in front of everybody. Now he gets to where he's going.
It was also discovered that things escalated when he was venting to his girl over a phone call while in prison. Apparently, someone overheard him complaining about the Sureños, and this infuriated them. It was a deadly mistake because the phone calls from jail are often recorded. After that phone call, he became a target. In a letter, MoneySign Suede wrote to his girlfriend. He told her about what was going on in the yard, meaning prison. He also expressed how he felt bad about what he had to go through every day. His girlfriend posted the letter in his Instagram story.
and see, and that be the goofy shit, like, nigga just trying to do his time. I heard Shorty just say he just wanted to be alone. Like, he wanted to do his time alone. He knew he had something to come back home to. He knew he had something to come back home to. He knew he like, damn, I got a deal, I got fans, I got support, I'm getting paid for my music. Like, I got a traction on here, I got a buzz out here. Some niggas just want to do their time, bro. All that politicking and all that goofy shit. But it's just like in California, like, I just heard, like, the California prison is just so fucking segregated. Like, it's really built on blacks, whites, Spanish. Like, that's it. Like, and it's structured. And that shit just be on bullshit.
And in no time, the Sureños heard about the letter and accused him of dry snitching. They believed that the letter would get to the cops and that they would read it, which would only expose their gang to the cops. Although it's unknown how the Sureños found out about the letters his girlfriend posted on Instagram, it turns out that those letters cost him his life. After his death on Tuesday, some parts of the prison were placed on lockdown to prevent movement in those areas that can tamper with the evidence, and breakfast on Wednesday morning was also delayed. His death affected a lot of people, including Bravo the Bag Chaser. Bravo the Bag Chaser was born on April 20th, 2001, and is an emerging artist known in the hip-hop and rap music scene. He's recognized for his contributions to the West Coast rap genre, particularly within the Southern California music.
Here's how I went from this to this. Honestly, it was pretty easy with Stitch Fix, where I have a personalized stylist that does the shopping for me. My stylist got to know me through a style quiz, which was
Bravo the Bag Chaser's music often explores themes such as street life, personal struggles, and the pursuit of success amidst adversity. His style is reflective of the contemporary sound of the West Coast rap, incorporating elements of gangster rap with modern beats and lyrical storytelling. It so happens that MoneySign Suede and Bravo the Bag Chaser were in the same prison, but never got to see each other because they were on different floors.
Did you guys see each other in jail at all?
We were in the same place, but different floors. So, but I heard he was there. I was trying to send a kite to him, and, but shit, you be moving around.
According to Bravo the Bag Chaser, he was in the toilet when someone walked up to him and told him about Suede's death. He didn't believe it. Fans kept on sending their condolence messages on his official Instagram account. Crip Mac also had some things to say about Suede's death.
It's Nifty Fresh, 55th Street.
When your mom told you about MoneySign Suede.
I thought about it, cuz, but then I didn't know the situation. Me and Lupe, we talked about it on my prison tablet, didn't we, Lupe, while she was driving her car. And it pretty much was like what the comments and shit was saying, cuz I didn't know, cuz, you know, I say my condolences fly, cuz, you know, his love flies on Husky in prison, you know, with different stuff as far as his dad, or even trying to act harder than you are, cuz, with real motherfuckers that really do this shit and they can call home, cuz. Yeah. It's not good for you. This shit ain't a game. I remember everywhere I go in prison, cuz, they call in and ask about me. Like, oh, he's the famous script, this and that. Yeah, that's cuz. But then they also say, his homeboy say he irreputable. He really play bull.
Crip Mac, whose real name is Trevor Hurd, is an individual who gained attention primarily through social media and various interviews on platforms such as YouTube. He's known for his affiliation with the Crips, a prominent street gang based in Los Angeles, California. Crip Mac has been featured in videos discussing his life within the gang, his views on gang culture, and his experiences living in South Central Los Angeles. Beyond his gang affiliation, Crip Mac has also gained recognition for his efforts to speak out about issues affecting his community, such as homelessness and the need for community support and unity, even among those involved in the gang lifestyle. He's been noted for his distinctive personality, use of slang, and candid discussions about his life and the realities of gang involvement. Prior to Suede's burial, his friends got tattoos of him on their bodies, and some got tattoos of money signs. Suede's sister, named Rosa Brugada, also got a tattoo of his face on her hand to honor his memory. Suede was laid to rest in the presence of his family members, friends, and well-wishers. It was obvious that Suede was loved by many and always wanted the best for everyone. Unfortunately, his life was cut short in such a brutal manner. Despite a series of investigations from the police, Suede's killer was never caught. It's painful that he didn't get the justice he deserves. Despite being gone, his legacy still lives on. Rest in power, MoneySign Suede. For more videos like this, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button. See you in the next video.